Servus, in this video I'm going to show you how to flash the HM-10 firmware onto CC2541 modules by Texas Instruments. For this process you need your Bluetooth module, an Arduino and some jumper wires. Also, to attach the jumper wires I'd advise you to use a soldering iron. To begin with, we have to upload the right program to our Arduino. Therefore we have to click on this link over here. That link is also in the video description, as well as some other links, for example the link to Hex's forum posts, who is the inventor of this method of flashing. So if you prefer written tutorials over video ones, you can simply head over there. We download the program by opening the document and then performing a right click on the raw button. There we select Save As and then you can select the destination of your file. After that we simply open it with the Arduino IDE. An error message will pop up, but you can simply select OK. You will see this very complex piece of software, but by now we don't have to worry about that, because all we need to do is to press the upload button to upload the code to the Arduino. So let's continue with our CC2541 module. If your wireless module is still wrapped with some transparent shrinking tube, simply remove it. To do that, you can either use a scalpel or a box cutter. Carefully slice the side of the shrinking tube. After that, you can simply unwrap the shrinking tube. The pins that are going to be important are the ones on the top. The next step is to connect the Arduino to the Bluetooth module. On the back of the Bluetooth module you even see how to connect those two. But if it's not on there, you can simply look it up on the internet. I use the red jumper wire for VCC and the blue jumper wire for ground. We don't need any extra pins because we directly access the pads on the top of the module. Therefore, having a soldering iron at hand is incredibly helpful. On the Arduino side we connect ground to ground and VCC to 5 volts. But you have to pay attention whether your Bluetooth module supports 5 volts as a power input. If that's the case, then there should be a small power regulator on your circuit board. That's the small 3-legged part that I'm pointing at right now. If that part is non-existent and your datasheet doesn't explicitly tell you that 5 volts are supported, I would advise you to use 3.3 volts. Now onto the 3 more interesting pins. First we connect a jumper cable to Arduino pin 5. Also we connect one to Arduino pin 6 and one to Arduino pin 4. Here is a picture on how to connect those jumper cables to the module. Arduino pin 5 gets connected to the Bluetooth module pin 7, Arduino pin 6 gets connected to pin 8, and Arduino pin 4 gets connected to pin 11 on the Bluetooth module. Now we have to attach those connections by soldering. The next step is to download the software that controls the flashing process. Simply open the link in the video description and click on ccloader.exe. Afterwards you can download the program. The last thing that we need is the firmware. The link in the video description will lead you to a page which is filled by spam, but don't get distracted by it. In the middle of the page there is the button to create a download link. Simply click on it and there will be a download available for you. We'll continue by opening the command prompt. Then we go to the directory where we saved our files. Therefore we enter cd /d space and then after that our path name. In my case that's C users Martin and downloads. Then we enter the name of our program. After that there's the COM port which the Arduino is connected to. After that there's another space and the name of the binary, which is the name of the firmware. Also you have to pay attention here because the firmware has to be in the same folder as your program. And after that there's a space and a 0, but if you're using an Arduino Leonardo you have to put a 1 there instead. After that you have to press enter and the flashing process will start. If the process was successful, the LED should be blinking. To see whether it works the way it's supposed to, I connected the Bluetooth module to an FTDI converter. The wireless module is on the right and the FTDI converter is on the left. I opened the Arduino IDE, selected the Tools menu and clicked on Serial Monitor. If we enter AT, the module answers with OK, which shows us that it's working. If we enter AT plus name ? The module returns its name. Another thing that we can enter is AT plus ADDR ? Which returns the address, or AT plus help, which returns the address of the manufacturer. But we can also change the name of the module by entering AT plus name and then, for example, test. So it returns that the new name is set to test. This video was originally German, so I had to translate it from German to English. That was quite an effort, so please consider subscribing or sharing the video. Servus.